What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10K on the Bay, my journey to 10,000 live listings on eBay. Thanks for joining me. Today, our conversation is on how much you should charge for shipping on eBay. Luke is actually traveling back from the Green Room meetup back to North Carolina, so he will not be on the show today. So I am just going to go on the show by myself today, but we're going to discuss how much we should charge for shipping on eBay. There are three options. You can either do free shipping and include it into your asking price. There's really no such thing as free shipping, but there's free shipping, there's flat shipping where you charge a flat amount, and then there's also calculated shipping where you charge a different rate based on where in the United States it's going, which is a bigger deal if you live on either side of the coast. I live in California, so we're going to go over two different we're going to go over all three versions of shipping. I actually posted this on my Instagram, and there are over 200 responses. So there should be really a lot of great content in this episode. Just going to say hi to a couple of people. I don't normally do this, but hey, Justin, Debbie, Corinne, Thrift and List, Flipty Flip, and Christina, thanks for joining me. Justin, I'm going to message you a little bit later tonight on which group you should join in the morning. In the morning time, hopefully you can make one of the calls. That would be awesome. But let's get straight into it. So the first option is free shipping. I have tried this, and I'm actually doing this for the most part in my low-key Husky store. So you guys can see if you go in the links below, you can go to the low-key Husky store and see that the majority of my items are free shipping. Now, the reason behind that is free shipping, in my opinion, items are going to sell faster. And there's no reason for them to sell slower. And in theory, it makes your items rank higher because you have the fast and free symbol. So I have been doing that to build up feedback and to speed up the turn, right? And I'm actually building in the cost of the shipping into the item versus doing plus a certain amount of shipping. Now, also, you guys know, in that store, I've been specifically picking flat rate items because I'm trying to build feedback, and I also live in California. So as an example, for me to ship a pair of shoes to New York City, that's 4 pounds, it's going to be over $20, but in California, it's only $9. So if I do calculated shipping, what that means is it's only going to cost the customer $9 if they live in California, or $18 if they live in New York. Now, that being said, I also have to charge sales tax for customers in California, which is 9.75% where I live, which means it's essentially the same. So I'm still selling a majority of my items to the West Coast. I think that's actually because of shipping time. So that is one interesting thing to keep in consideration. If you're going to do free shipping, I see a lot of people doing free economy shipping, and it might say item will arrive in 7 to 15 days, and that may be too long for some people. So if you're going to offer free shipping, maybe offer an expedited option to let people know you can get it to them quicker. And they don't have to wait a very, very long time to get the item potentially for the free shipping. So if you guys could put in the chat how you do shipping, let me know. I'm going to read some of the answers from the Instagram feed, which should be very interesting to see. I am going to switch to flat shipping. So for clothing, I'm going to ship $4.99, and I actually did a poll. So I tested my customers. What amount of shipping is too much? Is it $2.99? Is it $3.99? Is it $4.99? I tried in my other store, my bigger store, I tried $9.99 for shirts, and I've also tried $7.99 for shirts. Both of them still worked. But the thing is, like on a cheap shirt, 99 cents plus $9.99 shipping is a little bit exorbitant. I think it's pretty safe to say most people would feel like $10 for a shirt is too much, right? $8 is definitely on the border. There was some people who bought and didn't make a comment. But the majority of people, if the shipping was 8 to 10 for a shirt, they would say, that's a little high. Could you lower it? And then I was sort of using that as a bargaining tool. And I was saying, sure, if I lower the shipping cost, will you buy it? And if they said yes, I would just say, okay, free shipping. Because then most of my items have a little bit of margin to deal with. And as you guys know, I liked having double negotiation, right? I like to have more than one thing to negotiate on. So if I say $20 plus $10 shipping, and I'm okay with $20 being a good deal, and accepting $10 off the price, I may list it at $20 plus $9.99. If they ask for a better deal on shipping, I'll just say, how about free shipping? And that usually results in a deal. But if I just do $29.99 free shipping and somebody asks for a discount, I don't have much room to build in. And that's why a lot of people who offer free shipping don't allow best offer, right? So they're going to say it's $24 or $30 free shipping, but no negotiation. And also, from what I've heard, the people who do that method, they pick the farthest, most expensive place as their reference for the shipping. And I think this really works a lot better if you live in the middle of the country, because it just doesn't matter as much if you're going to offer free shipping in the middle, since it's the same cost to both coasts. And if you live on one of the coasts, I think it all evens out anyway, because the majority of the population, I think half of the United States lives on the coast. So you're going to hopefully sell at least half of your items to your coast, so you can sort of balance out. You guys know Kevin, the Clutch Swag, is in my Monday calls, and he does flat rate shipping, priority shipping from Pennsylvania, and it still averages out to only 10, 11 bucks a package, because the ones on the East Coast are cheaper and the ones on the West Coast are more expensive, and it just sort of evens out. So let me know what you guys think on that option. Also, let me know in the chat right now what you guys think is, let's start with first class. What is too much money to charge for a first class item? Now, this is, I think, a very important question to ask, because on items that are 8 ounces or less, we're talking about $277 first class with the discount, right? Or if it's under 4 ounces, it's $2.61. Now, so it's negligible, right? So if you offer free shipping on an item under 8 ounces, you're only talking about $277 on your actual cost difference between the two. Not too much different. But now, if you move to a 16-ounce item, now you're talking about a $4.30 charge, which is 50% more than $2.77. Now it starts to make a difference. And a flat rate envelope, which is the next step up, which doesn't have a weight limit, but it has a size limitation. It needs to fit in a flat rate envelope, which is made out of cardboard. That's $5.75 or $5.95 depending on your discount. So you're going from $4.30 to $6 now. Now that doesn't have a weight restriction. That's why a lot of people ship jeans or jackets or something in the cardboard envelope. Now, the cardboard envelope also is easy to break because it's made out of paper. So people will then upgrade to $6.30 for a padded flat rate envelope. And that's something that's very durable, also very lightweight. And a lot of people will charge the customer, I've seen $6.99 or $7.99 shipping for a pair of jeans, right? Now, here's something that I've heard from lots of customers. As a customer, $7 seems like a lot to ship an item, even though the retail on a padded flat rate envelope is over $7. Most people don't know that. Like, if you were to ask a normal person what it would cost to ship a pair of jeans, nobody is saying $7. There's no way people think it costs that much to ship an item. And especially if you were to tell them that our rates are $2.77 on a shirt, why would a pair of jeans be $7? Why would it be triple the amount of cost for that, right? So even though some people get turned off and they're like, $7 is not even a lot, I'm not even making a profit on the shipping. Well, as a normal buyer, you may not understand that $7 is the actual retail price on a pair of jeans for a flat rate envelope. I think $4.99 is actually the number that customers be like, okay, $4.99 for shipping, that seems reasonable, or $5. And anything less than $5 is definitely reasonable. If you're charging $4 or $3 or $2.99 or $3.99 for shipping, it's more than reasonable. Most customers consider that something fair as far as the shipping cost. Now, I want to ask you guys one of the questions that's come up for me a lot, which is $9.99 plus $4.99 shipping seem like it's less than $14.99 free shipping? Now, in my opinion, it does seem like it's less. $9.99 plus $4.99 shipping seems like the same. I mean, it seems like a better deal than $14.99 free shipping. But I don't know. Some people like the word free. I just want to hear you guys' opinion on this item. I think $4.99 is sort of the max. If you were to say $9.99 plus $5.99 shipping, and then also compare it to $15.99 free shipping. $15.99 free shipping in that scenario sounds cheaper to me, because you're talking about a $6 shipping cost on a $10 item. That's almost as much as the item just for the shipping cost. So it is an interesting thought. I'm going to read a couple of the responses on Instagram, and then I'll get into any questions that you guys have in the live chat. And also, if you guys have any responses to these Instagram answers, I would love to hear it. And I just want to point out that I made significantly more profit charging for shipping. So in my experience so far, I've made more than $3 more charging for shipping, because I'm not sure exactly the reason why, but so far charging for shipping has been more profitable, even though it seems like it's the same price, right? There's no such thing as free shipping. On the free shipping items, I'm building it in, and I don't know. People are just giving me, I think when people make a best offer, they oftentimes don't take into consideration the shipping cost. So as long as you have a reasonable shipping cost, they're not thinking about that. And I also see people doing a lot of auctions with that shipping cost. But let me give some answers to some people in Instagram, and you guys can let me know what you think. So Billy Hoyle says, I weigh every single item and add that into my item description, and do calculated. That way I'm never surprised, and I never make any mistakes on accidentally undercharging on shipping. I just charge the customers the retail price, and I let them know in my listing that that's the retail price of shipping, and I'm not padding it or adding any extra. So what do you guys think of that answer? Billy's weighing every single one of his items while he's listing it, putting that in the listing, doing calculated, so the customer is always getting the retail amount for postage, right? And then they're going to do, so the customer knows, okay, this person says they're fair and they're going to charge me the exact amount of shipping. Okay. And then also it's saying, this is something important to understand. When you do it that way, you don't get surprised by accidentally charging too little for shipping. So that's a very interesting way to do it. I like that, especially for beginners. You add in the actual weight, the actual shipping for the customer, and let them know, look, I'm not overcharging you. This is exactly what it would cost you to ship this if you went to the post office. Now, if you really wanted to be like as straightforward as possible, you could also say, I take advantage of a commercial rate discount. So I'm not going to be paying that amount that you're paying. I'm going to be paying slightly less. The thing is, that doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think customers really are going to call you out on that. They're going to say, well, you're charging me retail, but you have a commercial rate. Like said, no customer ever. I don't think customers really care that we get a commercial rate. And then also, the commercial rates vary. If you have a different selling discount, you can get a lower rate. Guys, there are people paying as low as $1.44 for first class shipping. If you have like one of the max discounts for USPS on a first class mail piece, you can ship it for $1.44. That's almost half of the $2.77 option, 8 ounces or less. Now, you have to ship thousands of packages a day, and I'm nowhere near that. And I looked at the first discount for OSM, which has a super commercial rate, and their super commercial rate is $2.59, so it's 18 cents cheaper than $2.77. But it doesn't start until 500 items. So it's going to be a little bit before I ship 500 items a day. But just letting you guys know, there's no reason to really talk to customers about the commercial rate, because it's different for different sizes of corporations. So pretty interesting to do that. I still can't believe you can do commercial shipping for $1.44. So that makes sense, right? When you look at Amazon and items are 1 penny plus shipping, if they're only paying $1.44, they're still profiting. If they're doing it, $1 plus $4 shipping, they might still be profiting on that book. So it's good to know the max commercial discount. I don't know if that's the max commercial discount. That was just the lowest I was able to find, was $1.44 on an 8 ounce package. And I think you needed this to ship either 5,000 or 10,000 packages a day to qualify for that. So pretty insane. Okay, so the next one is, I offer free shipping if it's first class. So I want to hear you guys' opinion on this. This is very interesting. I offer free shipping on first class. For me, on my items, since on my low-key Husky store, I have a $43 average. On my big store, I only have a $22 average. Free shipping on an 8-ounce item and a 16-ounce item is totally different. That's like 2-3% different, which is a huge difference on margin. So I don't know about offering free shipping on all first class items unless you're just factoring in the max, which is $4.30 on every listing. It's just an idea. So I've heard this. Everything under first class, I do free. Everything priority and above, I charge. So let me know what you guys think on that. I have 3 eBay stores. And so I get to adjust and try different methods in different stores and just see. That's really the main reason why I have multiple eBay stores. One, I mean, it's nice that you guys can see the Low-Key Husky store grow, but also it helps me test different ideas. Like one, I'll run promotions, one, I won't run promotions. I was really thinking about doing $999 and 99% off. So it was $9.99 plus shipping, because that's like the biggest discount that it could be, right? Even though someone would be like, why are you charging $1,000 for this generic shirt? But the idea would just be to create the illusion of a good deal, right? So that's the whole purpose of marketing and sales, is to give perceived value to the customer. But that's an interesting way to do it. Free for first class, charging for priority. I'm not going to do that, but some people definitely do that. Let's see here. I charge shipping on everything. So this is another very, very common strategy. Now, charging for shipping, this is interesting. I charge flat rate shipping on everything. I charge $4.99 for first class, $6.99 for priority flat rate, and then $9.99 for priority shoes. And I live in the middle of the country. Okay, this is a very cool way to do it. So, but you just have to make sure that when you're listing, you don't accidentally put it in the wrong category. So he's charging basically 5 for first class, 7 for priority, flat rate. So it's always going to be above what it actually costs, because the padded flat rate envelope is $6.30. Excuse me. And then $9.99 for shipping, which if it's local, it's going to be under $9. And if it's a little bit on the coast, it's going to be a little bit over $10 in the middle of the country. And that sort of just breaks even. That's an interesting way to do it. I would almost do $10.99 flat rate shipping, but I guess $10.99 doesn't, yeah, flat rate. $10.99 doesn't sound as good as $9.99. Maybe that's why they went $9.99. So $4.99, $6.99, and $9.99. So that's one way of doing it. That's 3 different flat rate shipping costs for customers, and they do not pre-weigh the items. Meaning, after they sell the item, they have to weigh it, and then they have to pick and pack. Versus the 2 previous people were weighing their items while they were listing, so they weren't getting surprised at the time of shipping. Because they were literally entering it in and building it into their cost. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's something interesting. I charge calculated shipping and also a 50-cent handling charge on every single item. So this is a very interesting strategy as well. So I've heard, and people like the Craigslist Hunter also does something like that, where he adds 50 cents handling on every single item. And his idea is, if I do 50 cents handling on every single item, that will cover my returns for the whole year, right? Very interesting. So I like that strategy of adding a 50-cent handling fee. I don't think anybody would consider 50 cents unreasonable if you charge for shipping. So 50 cents for handling, guys, plus the calculated cost of the item. That's totally reasonable. Thank you very much, Wade, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't checked out Wade's channels, you should check it out. He actually puts a lot more effort into his videos, where it looks nice and there's music and it's fun to watch. Mine is just literally me ranting. So I appreciate it. Check out Wade's channels. I love to support other creators. Okay, let me go into the next response from people. It is so cool, guys, having using Instagram to poll people. If you guys aren't on Instagram, you need to get on there so you can ask your following questions like this. because then it'll give you an idea of what to experiment. And don't change too often. Guys, I kept the free shipping for 3 months before I decided to add flat rate shipping. And I'm doing that just to get it going. Thanks, Justin, for the super chat. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll reach out to you later tonight about joining one of the groups. Okay, here's another strategy. $12.99 USPS priority, flat rate, only sneakers. So this guy sells only shoes, so one category, which I think is awesome, because if you do sneakers, most of the time, if you're shipping priority, it will not be over $12.99. But I like that concept of having a flat rate. And also, priority is expedited, so it's very, very fast. So I think that's also reasonable, guys. If you charge $12.99 for shipping, I think some customers may say, "Can you do it for 10?" But I think the majority of people are not going to take the time to offer you. I think if you do $12.99 for shipping, you should offer a best offer option. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. So Ted is asking if you guys lose top rated if you don't charge shipping, or if you charge for shipping, you do not, but you do get a discount on the item cost, but not the free shipping cost. So, I mean, not the shipping charge. So for example, if you have top rated and you get a 10% or 20% discount off the final value fee, the final value fee of the actual cost of the item, not the shipping. So that would prevent you from doing $1 and $54 shipping and getting that discount on the whole item. They're trying to basically encourage people to offer free shipping with that new policy of only allowing you to get a discount on the sale item, on the price of the item, meaning you should price your item as high as you can and make shipping as low as possible. Okay. So guys, there's another question, which is what qualifies as media mail? Well, it definitely needs to be books, right? So you can't send stuff with advertisements in it. I sent a bunch of comic books as media mail, and they opened up the package and it did not qualify, right? So I had to actually PayPal the customer extra money to go pick up those items because they charged them a little bit extra because they had to go priority. So just so you know, if it contains advertising, there are other rules, but the basic rule is that if it's commercial of any nature, it's not media mail. And there's tons of rules on that. I probably need to do a whole separate video on what qualifies on media mail. But if you want to just check it out in the USPS Postal Service, take a look at media mail. Even for most cases when I ship books, I still ship first class if it's similar pricing, because first class is generally faster. But do your own research and look at both options. If you're going to ship media mail, make sure you're not breaking the law by shipping something that does not qualify. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, guys, looking for another answer. Okay, I charge a flat $3.99 for all clothing items. So what do you guys think? $3.99 for a flat rate for all clothing items, including jeans. So like things that go in a padded flat rate envelope, she's technically losing money on those items. But she's like, I want the shipping charge to be nominal. So people are like, yeah, whatever, $3.99 is legit, no matter what item. I mean, actually, I'm going to read people's comments on this thought because it's very interesting. $3.99 definitely flies under the radar. Like if, it's sort of like free shipping to me. It's like they're definitely paying $3.99 or more. As a customer, I'm thinking they're definitely paying at least $3.99 to ship this item. So it's very, very, very interesting. I have not heard that strategy before, but I think it's a way to get a little bit more from the customer. I don't think anybody would complain about shipping charges at that point. Let's see. Okay. There's also there's a lot of comments in here that are complaining about people who ship in the cardboard flat rate mailers instead of the padded. And guys, it's 50 cents. It's 25. It's 55 cents cheaper to ship in a cardboard flat rate envelope over the padded flat rate envelope. And for me, I use the cardboard one, but I double bag my items. It goes into a bag before it goes into the cardboard just to give it a little bit extra protection, and then I tape the seam. So I haven't had any issues with it. 55 cents for me is a lot, since my average sale price on my big store is only 22, and on my bigger store, it's only 43. So you're talking about, for me, I would like to sell 40,000 items a year. A 50-cent difference is $20,000 savings. It's a gigantic difference. So I just think it's worth it for me to ship in a regular cardboard flat rate versus the padded. But I'm going to get a lot of heat for that because it's not as good of a presentation. But for me, when I get an item, I just rip open the packaging, take the item out. I've never one time commented on the way it's been packaged. Now, I do appreciate if there's tissue around the item. I think that's a total primo experience if you buy something and it comes wrapped in tissue paper, because that's how they wrap gifts. I mean, that is a tremendous presentation thing for me. If it came in a paper bag, but it was, wrapped in tissue paper, I would get the same buzz. But I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let's see here. Let me just roll through here. I think LJ's in the chat. What's going on? He has a new channel. It's called King of E-commerce. Check it out. Let's see here. Okay, here's another option. So I offer free shipping if I don't have best offer, and if I have best offer, I charge shipping. This is a very common strategy to do it as well. So what do you guys think of this strategy? Do you like, if you have best offer, you charge for shipping, and then free shipping if you don't accept the best offer? So I want to hear what you guys think about on that thought. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna start taking some questions now. I'm done ranting. I think we've gone over pretty much all the different options. Let me go ahead and look. Let's see here. Debbie always uses tissue paper. That's beautiful, Debbie. I wish I cared enough to do that, but I think it's a total premium experience. And I do have a $150 coupon for my Anchor store on shipping supplies. I usually get poly mailers, but I literally have thousands of them. So just waiting. Feel Good Finds is in the chat, guys. You should follow Mary on Instagram. She's awesome. She's my first Instagram follower. She discovered me. She's pretty awesome. Let's see. Free shipping, calculated. I love flat rate shipping because of Hawaii. That's true, guys. If you guys ship to Hawaii and Alaska, flat rate shipping qualifies. Those are also Puerto Rico counts as flat rate for USPS, which is awesome. I like flat rate. I like a resale Ronan said flat rate. It's kind of like you're splitting the cost with the customer. I agree with that. That's pretty reasonable. Let's see. Debbie does a flat $4.95. That's totally reasonable. I don't think there are customers that are like, your shipping is way too high if you do $4.95. I think there's some. No one is gonna message you for a discount on $4.95 shipping. I don't think. Organically, Hannah says she's really cheap and she enjoys free shipping. Agreed. Like, I am guilty of shopping on eBay and clicking the free shipping button because I don't want to figure it out, right? I'm not like, just tell me what the price is and I'll look at it. I don't want to, figure out what's cheaper by balancing the two different numbers. Let's see. Flat rate, $3. Again, here's another person that does like a nominal charge, $3 or $2.99 or $3.99 on every single item. That's an interesting way of doing it. I've also heard free shipping if you order 2 or more items. I don't know what you guys think of that. Just another idea. Justin has a date with his wife on Sunday nights. I think that's awesome, guys. You should have scheduled time with your loved ones, just like you should have scheduled times with your eBay. If it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist. I'm a huge fan of that idea. $5 is too much for first class shipping. See, even at $5, there's somebody in the chat who thinks that's too much money for first class shipping. So guys, it is interesting. That's why I do $4.99, because $5 and $4.99 does sound different to me. Chris, they changed first class to 13 ounces now. That's only at the post office. If you ship online, it still goes all the way to 16 ounces, I believe, unless it's changed, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. How is you guys' sales this weekend? I have 40 sales this weekend between my 3 stores, so not too bad. Let's see. Mary says that anything over $4.99 is too much for first class. She thinks that the free logo does put some psychology behind it. I agree. Free shipping does make me feel good. Um, yeah, here we go. Z Crazy's talking about Canada. It's $12 for a poly mailer to ship. That that is a thing, guys. If you're in Canada or Australia or I think the UK, their shipping rates are much more. So people are used to paying a lot more for e-commerce. The customers are also used to it a little bit more. But what happens is when you charge that much for shipping domestically, other countries can then ship to your country for similar. So I sell a lot of items to Australia and Canada, probably for a slightly higher price than people in Canada, even though I'm shipping it literally internationally. DIY is asking, did I have less sales when charging for shipping? No, I had an identical sell-through rate with shipping and without shipping. I think the majority of customers ship total price. So I don't think it's necessarily less sales. But I think psychologically you would get more sales with free shipping, but it did not actually affect my sell-through rate. My sell-through rate is the same. Yeah, again, Christina is saying, I think it comes down to lowest total price. I think so too. I think, especially on a rare item, guys, if you're looking for a CD player from 1994, there's only going to be 6 of them, right? I'm going to look at all 6 of them. So shipping cost is not really that important. And it also depends on your total sale price, guys. If you're shipping stuff that's all $100 plus, you're selling really expensive goods, doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. You could charge free shipping and prices to Alaska, and so you protect yourself because the item is so expensive. But if you're looking at cheap commodity items and every single penny matters, then you need to start thinking about different shipping options. Richard is saying, doesn't the item get a bump in search ranking if it has the fast and free tag? Yes. And it also gets a bump if there's a best offer available. And that it says that when you're listing, like buyers may be more likely to buy this if you offer a best offer. So bump in search ranking is important, especially if you're selling stuff that has if you're selling stuff that is very, very common. Debbie has had 0 complaints about her $4.95 flat rate. I like it. Resale Ronan pays $261 for 4 ounces and less. I don't know if he pays $261 for 8 ounces and less. Maybe you have a better discount than I do. Yeah, Danny, we are charged the final value fee on the total amount, but we only get the discount for being top rated seller on the item cost. So let me just clarify that again. So if you have a $10 item plus $5 shipping, you're going to be charged a final value fee on all $15, but your top rated seller discount only applies to the $10 because that's the part that's not shipping. But if you did 15 free shipping, your top rated discount would apply to all $15. So that's how that top rated discount works. It's very negligible, guys. It's only a few cents. Let's see. What's up, Swamp Picker? Wow, there's a lot of questions. This is a really good conversation, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you guys can help me out, hit that like button. That'd be fantastic. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I appreciate all the new people also. I would add, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on adding 50 cents handling charge to every single item. That way you get a little bit of extra money to handle potential returns. I like this idea. Let's see. Yes, Ted Barnes is asking, does best offer suspend the item until a decision is made? Absolutely. You cannot make any changes after somebody offers a best offer. So Karen is asking, let's discuss the profit made on shipping. So this is interesting, guys. For the most part, we profit on shipping because we have a commercial rate discount. If you charge the customer actual retail, you're going to profit, but it's actually not considered a profit. It's considered a discount, right? So it's like the cash back rewards. When you buy something for $100 and you get $1 back, that dollar is not taxable because it's considered a discount. So it's, in my opinion, not considered profit. It's considered a discount, but I don't know what you guys think about this. It's just like an opportunity for discussion. And also I want to point out that people's commercial rates are different, right? If you're not a top rated seller and you don't have the shipping discount, or you're one of those sellers that actually still goes to the post office to ship, then it's not profitable, right? You're just paying the actual retail amount. So I think it's important to realize that people are in different situations when it comes to the profit, the difference between the retail cost and your discounted cost. Because there are plenty of eBay sellers that go to the post office every single time they ship an item and have the person handle it. I can't believe they still do that. I mean, it's 2017, you should be printing it from home. But if you didn't have a printer and you only sold 5 items a year, maybe that's the way to do it. Um, let's see. Yes, I am still giving $25 for the IG post. I have been off Instagram for a couple of days, so I haven't checked it. Let's see. Um, thank you. Thank you. You're awesome, Michelle. Let's see if there's any other questions. Um, is it a good idea? Priority. Oh, yeah, guys. Make sure you take advantage of the regional boxes. There's regional boxes A, B, and in some areas, there's the secret regional box C item. I've never seen the regional box C item, though. I've heard people talk about it, but don't know. Stephen B says 50 Cent is trademarked. It is. David Meradiaga is in the chat, guys. He has a channel as well. So if you want to click on the 3 dots next to somebody's name, you can go to their channel and check it out. David makes great videos, way higher quality than mine. I really need to up my game and have like a consistent background. I'm always just like, just going live wherever I am, but I need to get a nice setup, because you see channels like Ryan Roots, shout out to him, where it's a beautiful background. I need to try to up my game so that you guys can have a better thing to look at. Also, guys, I'm doing a live show at 4 o'clock every single day now. So if you guys are in my mastermind group, you can actually join the call. So if you guys are in my patreon.com, even at the $1 level, you can join in on these chats every single day, because it's a lot more fun for me when I get to actually see the people I'm talking to. Right now, I feel like I'm just talking to myself, which is a little bit random, but let's see here. Cool. So guys, I'm going to try something now on the chat real quick. This is kind of a bonus, but there's a website called Stick, STIKK.com. So I think we've beat the shipping topic into the ground. I am going to switch to Stick, because I want to show you guys something that I think is really cool, which is the concept of placing a wager against yourself to get something done. So for me, I want to list 350 items a week, and I want to like place a bet against myself to make sure that I do it. And I think it's something along the lines of, if you don't do what you say you're going to do, you donate money to a charity you don't like or something. But I'm going to check it out with you guys. I think you guys will enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now. All right. Let's see. Guys, let me know in the chat if you can see me. I'm going to go to stick.com. Okay. So let me just make sure you guys can see me. All right, cool. So let's check it out. So this is stick.com, guys. I want to do a listing of 300. My goal is 350 listings a week. So let's go ahead and sign up for this thing. Let's see. My birthday is 1984. I've never done this before, guys, so I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. Confirm my email address. Let's see. I think it's always free, guys, but let me check it out. Let me just confirm my email and make sure this is legit. Let's see. I'm just really curious how this works, guys. So should be pretty awesome. I'm not going to upload anything yet right now for a picture, but let me see here. Custom, oh, lose weight, exercise regularly, quit smoking, race, maintain weight, custom goal. All right, guys, let's check this out. Create my own goal. Let's see, list 350 items a week. What is ongoing versus one shot? An ongoing commitment is best when you're trying to establish a new habit. Okay, this is good. I want this. I want the ongoing. So I commit to listing 350 items a week on eBay. It starts today, guys, doing it every single week. Starts on Sundays. Length of my commitment is, whoa, that is a long ass commitment. It's like getting married. Let me see how many weeks are left this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 19, 20, 24 weeks, guys. That's hardcore. Let me just see what 24 times 350 is. 8,400 listings, guys. That is a lot. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put it in the career category for the goal. Next step. Select an organization. Ooh, anti-charity. Friend or foe? No money at stake. Anti-charity. Whoa, this sounds scary. NRA, Environmental Nature Conservatory. Is there any of these that I don't like? Let's go to check here. Don't want to make this political. Maybe not. Maybe I won't do an anti-charity. I don't want to do a charity, guys, because then if I fail, I won't mind giving money to charity. Friend or foe? Anti-charity. Okay, maybe I'll pick an anti-charity. What is an? I don't understand why these are anti-charities. Let's go ahead and pick the. I actually like the Nature Conservatory. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a charity. It's gonna randomly select a charity, which is fine. So let's go ahead and do $350. Holy crap, guys! This is $8,400 at stake here. Wait, let me see what's in the chat. What do you guys think of how crazy this is? Let's see. What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm always trying some different stuff here. This is pretty crazy. So, all right. I'm just glad that you guys can see it. Let me get back into it. Okay. $1 a listing. So every listing I don't do it, I'm going to be donating $1 to this charity, which yeah. So let's see. Payment method. I wonder if it blinks it out. Oh, it doesn't blink it out. I don't really want to give you guys my credit card number. But all right, guys, I'm going to fill this out separately. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to fill this out separately, guys. Let me just open up the chat so I can discuss with you. But basically, I wanted to try this because I wanted to see what it's like to set up an actual bet to get your goals done. So my goal is to get 350 listings done, and I don't want to fail, right? So I'm going to bet myself $350. If I don't do it, I have to give that money to charity, which sucks, right? So I do not want to do that. Let me check in on these questions. I don't want to give you. Oh man, I wish I could. I accidentally typed in my password on one of these live chats, and it was visible. And luckily, somebody messaged me, and I was able to change my password. But thanks, guys. Everyone's looking out for me. Appreciate it. What's up, Australia? Let's see. So Jacob, we basically came to the conclusion that every single kind of shipping works. For me, it didn't change my sell-through rate, right? But it does appear that $4.99 is sort of the cutoff rate for first-class mail. If you charge a customer $4.99, people don't necessarily think it's too expensive. That's the conclusion that we came to on this chat. But even priority mail for a flat rate envelope, even though the retail is like $7 or more, sometimes people think that $7 is too much for shipping. But if you charge $4.99 flat, they don't really see it. For shoes, there's been a lot of talk about $9.99 being a rate that people don't feel like is too expensive. Once you start charging more than $9, people start questioning if it's a legit shipping cost or not. There's plenty of people in the chat who do only free shipping. There's plenty of people who only do calculated shipping. So they charge the customer straight up what the retail cost of shipping is, and then they net or keep the shipping discount. And some people think that they're a little bit uneasy about keeping that discount. If you're really feeling unethical about it, you could refund the customer that amount. But again, it's not necessary. Customers don't mind that you have a commercial discount. Let's see. Anti-charity is sending money to a charity you are opposed to. Thanks, Paul. Let's see. Cherie, is it Cherie or Sherry? Harrison is in Northern California. Awesome. You should message me. We should hang out. I hang out with resellers pretty much every week. It's pretty awesome. How am I scoring 350 items each week? You guys want to see something crazy? Sue, today I scored 900 items. Is that pretty insane or what, Sue? Let's see here. The way I'm scoring a lot of items is basically the flea market. The flea market also, I am working with this lady to go to the Goodwill bins for me. So I don't like going to the Goodwill bins because I can't battle the people, but I'm gonna work on people going for me because I think that would be a good way to do it. Let's see. Thank you, Millennium Reseller. Do you have a channel also? Can you message me if you do? I'll shout it out on my Instagram. Cherie, awesome. Yeah, just message me. We'll do a NorCal hangout. I've hung out lots of people locally. But yeah, I'm looking for 350 items a week. It will most likely be, oh, you guys, actually, let me just go over my schedule real quick for you guys that don't know. I'm gonna be thrifting, I'm gonna be sourcing from 9 to 4, 5 days a week. And I'm either gonna be thrifting or the Goodwill outlet or retail Goodwill, which I may not do Goodwill retail anymore. Today in my area, the Goodwill retail went up $3 for every single item. Every single item went up $3 in my Goodwill area today. So that means a totally shitty pair of shoes, the cheapest is $9 now. So I can't even really sell shoes from Goodwill retail anymore unless they're really, really quality $30 plus items. They just increase the cost of a dress shirt to $9, guys. That basically eliminates those two categories for me. So I'm gonna have to find different ways of sourcing because the Goodwills are out of control here. And this doesn't make sense to me because the number of donations is going up in California. So the amount of supply is going up, so is the price. So I actually don't know, why that is. Will someone please explain to me how that concept works? Today at the Goodwill I was at, they declined donations. They literally said, we can't take any more donations. Yet they raised their prices $3 today. I don't understand the strategy behind that. I don't even know how you can turn down free inventory, right? I'm very confused. I do not know how that works. Yeah, Antonio Russo, everything is more expensive in Australia, but people don't pay more. You're in a totally screwed up situation. Oh, Jason says that the concept behind it is greed. But I'm just saying, if I was greedy, why wouldn't I take every single donation? I don't understand why you wouldn't say, we're going to take every donation and we're going to charge a lot. That's how if they're going to be greedy, they might as well be greedy the right way. Diana says the same thing in SoCal. Yeah, they are raising the prices like crazy. I don't think it's because they're watching us. I don't think the reseller community is big enough to affect Goodwill prices. Maybe. Let's see. Holy crap. You guys are killing me. All right, I have to go. I have the list. I got 350 items. I need the list. Otherwise, I have to pay somebody. Maybe I'll do the NRA because wait a minute. I don't mind people having guns though. That's not really anti-charity for me. Okay, I gotta go, guys. If you guys have any more questions, email me or put them in the comment section. I'm good about answering everybody's questions. Sue, I might close the group that you're in and relocate people because there's not a lot of participation in that particular group on Thursday mornings. So I might have to put you in a different group. But everybody, have a great day. Check out my patreon.com. Be one of the 1,000 true fans that I have. Right now, I'm at like 99. So I'm 10% of the way there. Everyone have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.